Hi everybody, my name is Barry Schwartz and this is the Search Buzz Video Recap. Today is Friday, July 13th. This is the search news we covered over at the Search Engine Roundtable at seroundtable.com over the past week. And first up, it's live, the Google Speed Update. The mobile Google Speed Update affecting mobile pages in the Google mobile results. In short, the Speed Update, like we discussed in the past, like we discussed many times in the past, was announced back in January. So webmasters had about 6 months to prepare, and it only should be impacting the slowest of slowest pages in the mobile search results. This is the first time Google's looking at the actual mobile page speed of a page, and using that to say, hey, this web page should either be downgraded or maybe even upgraded because it's now faster than it was going forward. Again, it's rolling out. I don't know how long it will take to roll out, but it is starting to roll out. And if you want more information, definitely take a look at that over there. I think it started rolling out on Tuesday, July 9th. Google, we covered a couple days after that there was some chatter around a maybe mild Google algorithm update. I don't think it was specific to mobile or not. Some people were saying yes. Some people were saying no. Of course, if your site's really slow, you would see a ding in the mobile results probably a few days later. But there definitely is some signals, not necessarily on the mobile side from the tools, but from general data from the tools that there was an update. But it was very, very mild in terms of what I would classify as mild. The Google Search Console URL inspection tool, which we covered a week or two or three ago, a few weeks ago actually, is now live for all. If you go to the new Google Search Console, you'll see a link to it on the left-hand side on the URL inspection tool, so definitely take a look at that. It's really cool, and now it has fully been rolled out according to Google. Google said, again, when doing SEO, provide clear and consistent, I guess, signals to Google. So your link should be all clear and consistent. Your redirect should be clear and consistent. That's one of the most important things in SEO, according to Google. Google also said that many 500 errors could cause issues and slow Googlebot from crawling your website. 400 errors don't, Google said, but typically 500 errors where your website's timing out will tell Google, hey, slow down, don't crawl this website so much. And of course, that will make Googlebot slow down. Google implies that having different phone number formats, like 555-555-5555, or using brackets or commas. Here's some examples. They don't matter. Google's able to figure it out. All these different formats, Google's able to figure out. Of course, Google would say that, and it makes sense because why is Google going to make people use a specific format? Google also said that similar domain names don't impact the ranking of a single domain. So if I have bluewidgets.com and somebody else has ibluewidgets.com and somebody else has mybluewidgets.com, etc., those three are unique domain names and don't have an impact on each other. That's what John Mueller said. Google said Google's Search Console reports, their analytics reports and so forth, are as good as it gets. It doesn't get better than those reports because it's coming from the source. And that's what John Mueller said. Here is his tweet. Is it accurate, etc.? She said, sure, it's as accurate as it gets. So again, that's basically saying that's the most accurate you could get. Google's John Mueller says, tell me about your large or medium site migrations. We want to learn more from you about how those moves go, domain changes and so forth. Not sure exactly what he's hinting at. Maybe they're looking for more case studies about how they can improve that process within Google Search Console, in the new Google Search Console. So it's very interesting to see that, and we'll see how that impacts things going forward. I just realized the camera was slightly tilted, so hopefully you guys are not like this the whole entire time. I apologize. Google is recently showing a lot of video snippets in the search results, video carousels. We announced or reported a while back that Google, or a few weeks ago, that Google started showing these carousels more often. And a lot of people are saying, hey, my video backgrounds or irrelevant information or content showing in the video results. And John Mueller said, if you don't want that information to show, just robot.txt them out so that it doesn't index that content. You can also do other methods to get rid of that as well. And obviously update your content to do so. Google has added the people also search for box, not just in the organic results, but also in the ads results. And Google said actually this launched in desktop on the ad side. You can see here's an ad. And you can see the people search. When you click on the ad, first of all, the ad looks like this when you first go to it. When you click on it and then go back, then this box shows up. That's how the people also search for pattern happens. And Google launched this back on desktop results in organic results back in February. And Google said they actually launched this on the ads back last month. And they launched in the mobile result ads like last year, which again, I think I would have seen, but they're saying that's what happened. Bing is testing an open in a new tab button. So if you're in the Bing results, you might see this, you might not. Of course, Bing also has the ability for you guys to change your search settings, as does Google, to open up all results in a new window. But there's a little tab, and you click on that, and that would open up in a new window instead of you having to change your settings or click on the tab button or control button on your keyboard. Google announced that their Search Analytics API is now giving you the ability to export more data at once. So instead of the 5,000 rows per request, now they're giving you 25,000 rows per request per request. And here's what it looks like: 25,000 rows. In addition, Google also said that in about a month, we'll be including filtered queries as other in the API. This makes pagination easier, and the number is clearer, but might be confusing when comparing queries beforehand. So definitely take a look. That's going to be coming sometime soon. Bing Webmaster Tools API has been down for the past week or so. I'm not sure what the status is. I asked some people at Bing. They don't know what's going on. But according to a bunch of people, it's still down, and we're not sure really why. The Google Publisher Knowledge Graph is now showing more and more people are seeing this feature. It's the Google Publisher Knowledge Graph, which we actually covered last November, but more and more people are seeing it in the search results. And when you do a search for a popular publication like CBS News, etc., it will show you these publisher knowledge graphs. If you like what this source writes about, what awards they received, and so forth. That's part of Google's fake news initiative. Google Post added a new call to action button, a call now or call us now button. You can actually access that when you're creating the Google Post. And this is what it looks like. You click on it, and when you click on it, it basically dials from your phone, and then it asks you to leave a review, which is interesting as well. And Google's, and to end it out, probably shouldn't cover this, but in general, when you're talking to Googlers or any people in general, just be nice. It takes a toll on people when you constantly bash them, and eventually they might snap. So just appreciate what we have from Googlers, their communication and so forth. They could take it away in a day. It doesn't mean anything to them, doesn't mean anything to us really if we bash them. And having them is better than not having them, in my opinion. So definitely recommend that. And it's possible that Gary, again from Google, is leaving Twitter. John hasn't posted in a while and so forth. So it is pretty upsetting. And the last thing is even more upsetting news is we lost a really, really loved member of our community, Bill. Everybody knows him as Incredible Bill. He's incredibly funny. He built really nice cartoons, and in addition to that, super technical, super savvy. Been in the SEO community since the early 2000s. He's contributed thousands and thousands, tens of thousands of posts on Twitter, on Webmaster World, and other communities. And he passed away just recently, and it's really sad. This is a cartoon version of himself. We all miss you, Bill, and to the family, we hope you guys are dealing okay. In any event, thanks so much for listening to the Search Buzz Video Recap. My name again is Barry Schwartz, and this is the search news we covered over at the Search Engine Roundtable over the past week. Again, my name is Barry Schwartz, and today is July 13th, Friday the 13th. Everyone have a great weekend, and I'll see you guys next. Bye.